And welcome back to our playthrough of Jurassic World Evolution. We have finally completed all of the unlocks for island number 4. So our goal for today's stream is to start exploring island number 5. See how far we can get on that, see how many unlocks we can do. So first things first, let's head to island number 5. What's this one? Isla Sorna. Remind me to thank John for a lovely weekend. Dr. Ian Malcolm. Ah, I remember that line from the film. Doesn't seem that long ago when I was watching it in the cinema, but now, whew, time flies.
This is Isla Sorna. You've got a larger landmass to deal with.
Good space.
More opportunities for success.
Great.
And, of course, for the unexpected, which shouldn't be unexpected, but, you know, it just always is.
Yeah, the unexpected is unexpected. Surely that's a definition of unexpected. Ah, hey ho.
Dr. Malcolm's all too familiar with. Site B. Long since reclaimed by nature, mostly. Taming this place will likely be your toughest challenge yet. And speaking of taming, a number of wild attractions make up the local population. Full disclosure, some of them have very long and very sharp teeth.
There's cats on the island?
Don't let this place fool you. Like Central Park in New York City, what appears to be nature is actually an elaborate illusion. On this island, the dinosaurs are running wild. But that can't be true because they're contained, aren't they? Their situation and their existence is both artificial and real. A recursive nightmare. Like the dragon curve, a potentially dangerous Mandelbrot set. Fractal, fraction, fractured. All from the same root word. Frangir, Latin for to break. So you see, creation and destruction are really one and the same.
Do you know, I consider myself an intelligent man, and I didn't understand a single word of what that was about, so bizarre. Oh well. What do we got? We have security, so we got reaction speed, intuitive learning, hybrid research mission, and the Indoraptor genome, which I believe is from the latest film. I haven't seen it myself, so I'm not sure. Entertainment, we have the Fossil Zone, a Mahjongosaurus, a mission to Jurassic World, and the research item, the rainforest skin. And science, we have a mission, the scientific community, rapid metabolism, a success rate 3, and the Allosaurus. Right, let's have a look at our island. Oh, we've got some plenty of Stegosaurus. Again, one of my favourite dinosaurs. Is that 6 Stegosaurus? Ooh, we have a Spinosaurus. And 5 Stegosaurus. Now I have no idea what could possibly go wrong. We have a carnivore. Oh, more Stegosaurus? Plenty of Stegosaurus. Yeah, we have a carnivore running around. I can't see this going wrong at all. A Spinosaurus. He's in the trees somewhere. Hello, Steggy. Oh, that's the... Ooh, what an ugly looking dinosaur. Not that I'm much better looking, but still. It looks like part alligator, part iguana. That's a very strange looking dino. Alright, what's the goal? Okay. So the first mission is... yeah, there's plenty of rotation. I suppose we should see what our income's like. We're making $180,000 per minute. And what have we got to start off with? We have a power station, the ACU centre, a security centre, and a storm defence, and a large substation. So, how shall we do this? It looks like all the guests are in a nice protected enclosure, which is good. think we're going to need to separate the carnivores and the herbivores. Otherwise this could get a bit messy. And we could, I suppose, block off there. And block off there. 2 choke points. And you've got a nice big enclosure there. I suppose block off down there as well. You got a big enough enclosure? Yeah, you do. Ooh. Dino fight. Ooh. Headshot. Go Stego. Don't really approve of nature. We'll have the ACU tranquilize him. Maybe a bit too late there. I think the Stegosaurus kinda didn't make it. So we'll have the transport team remove you.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
It's interesting the transport team can get there faster than the ACU. Well, that's an interesting start to the game. 1 dead dinosaur. So we're going to need a carnivore enclosure, it would appear. Where are we going to stick you? Plenty of water around there. I'm half tempted just to make an... Yeah. Wow, that Spinosaurus is really going for everyone. Finally, the slowest helicopter ever. Go on, take him out. Time for him to have a nap. Right, so the Stegosaurus is doing the sensible thing. He's off to recuperate. The Spinosaurus is sedated, which is also good. Right, how about in here? Nice big enclosure in there. I've got $7 million, so plenty of cash. I think what we'll do is we'll just start with some concrete fencing. And we will start you here. Huh. Apparently I can put fences straight through water. Who would have thought it? Right. Drop a gate in. There we go. Pop that there. And finally we'll put a carnivore feeder in. And then we'll have our transport team. Where are you? Drop this Spinosaurus here.
En route to pick up the asset.
Cool. Meanwhile, I think it's time. I haven't got a fossil center, so I'll need to get fossil center, research center, ranger station. Yeah, I think that should be a priority for us as a ranger station. So, operations. That's a research center. That's not the one I'm after. Still a research center. Ranger station. Okay, we want to put you
Asset being transported.
roughly there. And we will also want a research center because there's inevitably going to be some outbreak. It always happens on these. Great, so let's get these paths connected up. Right. We are going to need to make almost a visitor compound. Just to protect from the dinosaurs. So we could close off this bit here. Drop some fencing in here.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Perfect. And we'll just drop a gate in here as well. Great, so we've got our ranger team, we've got our research centre. So the very first thing I want to do is we'll add some research speed upgrades in. And then I want to get some research done.
My advice, take this contract.
No problem at all. So medical treatments. Let's drop that one, that one, and that one.
I want to know about it. If you don't tell me, I'll find out about it anyway. Your choice.
Huh.
Make the right one.
Fallen Kingdom fossil access. The Carnotaurus, or Carnotaurus. I'm sure that's the one I had researched in the previous island. Perfect. Alright, so we need an expedition centre. We're going to need shops and everything else. That's how we want to do this. Do we want to send like a big, have like a monorail or something connecting from that area up here to down here? Have this as like shops, hotel and everything else. And then this area down here for the herbivores. We get a nice big area around the other side. I'm a bit concerned. Where is our Spinus? Well, that didn't go to plan. So the Spinosaurus would appear, there's a gap somewhere. We need to fix that. It must have just gone out there, I guess. That's outside the buildable area. That makes it a bit more trickier. Unless I run it up the side here. That might be the way of doing it. Okay, let's do that. Drop our concrete in. I'm not using electric ones at the moment, purely because I haven't run power out here yet. I don't really want to do that until I've got the power in place. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to stop you from getting through? Only one way to find out. So let's get the last medical treatments done. Tuberculosis and salmonella. Hopefully the transport team can do the necessary. I'll drop you back in here.
Asset to be collected.
Obviously he doesn't want to stay still, does he? Let's see what happens. I'll keep an eye on him this time rather than just hoping that everything would be fine. Wait for the transport team to move him on.
Transportation underway.
Okay, alright, where were we? We were trying to decide how we're going to do this. Do we want to make this kind of the commercial hub? Have this as a herbivore area. And this is a herbivore area. We could have two separate areas. Entrance being around about this area. We could put gyro stations in for visibility. We can run the monorail around actually in a big loop. That'll give plenty of visibility. Might do that. Keep an eye on this dinosaur when it's dropped back in. It's got plenty of water. That's good. It's got food. Do we have any other feeders around? Alright, so there's a herbivore feeder there, which is good. And there's one there. And there's one there as well. So we've got 3 herbivore feeders. That's brilliant. Alright, let's see what happens to this Spinosaurus. Well, let's get some more research done, shall we? No upgrades, no fossils. All we've got is genetic research. 3 of them, 4 of them even. Can't count this morning, this evening. Wow, I am falling apart. Alright, let's see what happens to you. Get the ACU ready, because I think I know what's going to happen. Yep.
Confirmed.
So I'm going to need to close that gap off. This is fun. Got to admire his determination. Alright, hopefully that should be enough. Let's see where he went to. Is that him there? He's moving fast enough. Yeah. Get the ACU to tranquilize him. Well, I'll get some water. Have you got him yet? Not yet. I mean, they're dinosaurs. They're not exactly small. Even I could hit them. Thank you.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Try this again. I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to have to make a full ring enclosure. I think I might just start doing that now. Because whilst it looks like he can't get out, clearly he is smarter than I am. Done. Alright, that should keep you contained for a while.
Assets in the air.
Alright, I want to get my fossil team. Let's go to operations. So we need an expedition center. Now, can I just get that on the edge of the power? Hopefully. No. Fit you in. And fossil center, where are you? You might fit. I might be lucky. Obstructed by what? Turns out the answer to that question is no. I can't fit you in. That's frustrating. Alright, we'll put you... Yeah, no, there's a building not connected to the path.
Delivery complete.
Alright. I'll put you back to back there. Meanwhile, whilst that's building, I'm going to go back to our map and make sure you... Good. Social. Basically want to be left alone. Population's good. So we can put some smaller dinos in, like raptors and such like. But no T-Rex or any other of the big guys. Alright, let's get our path done. Obstructed by what? I know it's hideous, but it's ends to a mean. Means to an end? Means to an end. Alright, any emergency shelters? No, I should probably put one of those in. Now I did see a point where that fitted.
Bad weather makes for mad dinosaurs, and we're in for a boatload of it.
Yay! I'm glad I used the concrete walls and rather than the light chain fence ones. Alright, so our fossil centre is operational, so we'll send our expeditions out. See what we got. Oh, we've got lots of unlocks. Alright, let's start with North America first. 1, 2, 3. Listen out for that thunderstorm, which normally means, just have a look at the map so it'll give me an idea of it starting. All good, so, wow. A tornado straight in the middle of the carnivore enclosure. That's just mean. This Spinosaur is not, I repeat, not wanting to stay still. Alright, I've sent the ACU to tranquilise him. He's going to go straight through the fence. Hopefully the helicopter can fly in a tornado. It would be quite interesting if they can. And then we'll just have to clear up the mess. Yeah, just ignore it. It's just a tornado. I appreciate my guests feel unsafe. What do you expect? There's a tornado rampaging through the island. Okay, get him tranquilised. Hopefully the rangers are on their way as well to repair that fence. You got him yet? Right, transport you. Actually, I'm going to leave you for a little bit. I need that fence fixed first. Where are our rangers?
Way to go!
Great. I think Ranger Team 1...
You know, Isla Sorna isn't an easy nut to crack, but you've got the entertainment division on the island completely lit. That's getting you a reward as well.
Strange. For some reason it didn't send the rangers out. Ah, fossils are back as well. Great. Ooh, the Apatosaurus. Extract that DNA. Sell all of this. A Sauropelta. And a Pentaceratops.
Opportunity is knocking. Answer.
Release a Mamenchosaurus with intensive repair modification. Okay. Don't know what one of them is. Probably a carnivore. And sell that. I'll send our fossil teams out again. That one, and that one. The rangers on their way. Hopefully they are this time. They are indeed. Good. Get that fence fixed before we drop you back in there. What else have we got? I want to make sure I grab you to do all of the fence. Is that everything done? Right, that's perfect. Let's get the transport team to drop you back into here.
Asset requiring collection.
Let's stay put this time. Alright, so if I think about a monorail station around about this area, have a monorail up to this area, put big viewing platforms in and such like, have the monorail loop round to here. Again, I could put another shopping area in there and then have these as our secured areas. Might work. Right, so what's a Mammonchosaurus? Where would I look for that? Engine. Dinosaurs. Do I have you? Right, so that's a Myosaurus, Kentrosaurus, question mark, question mark, question mark, Indominus Rex. So I don't actually have it. Oh, that's a Metrocanthosaurus. So I don't actually have it yet. What we'll do is once our fossil team gets back, speak of the devils, we'll see if we can find right, Apatosaurus, sell the gold, Pentaceratops. Oh, even more coming in. Sell that and sell that. Alright, let's have a look. We've got that one, not that one, or that one. That, or that. So they're all done. That. Ooh, we can get a Spinosaurus. Not sure I'd actually want one, to be honest. Interesting. So it doesn't appear to be on my list, which would seem to indicate he is a quest reward. Let's see if he's in the fossil research. Fossils. Ah, the Mammonchosaurus. I have to do a science mission. So I'm actually going to turn that contract down, because by the time I've got the reputation for the science mission, it's just going to take too long. So terminate contract. New contract from science.
Word is that a new contract is available.
Acquire at least 75% of the Mutaburrasaurus genome. We'll give it another shot. Where are we? Is it under fossils? No. 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 So it must be out in the expedition fields. What we got here? It's not in that one. That one, or that one. Do you have stegos though? Oh, Australia. There it is. So we'll send you off to Australia. And a Carnotaurus. We'll get the last two here and here done. How's our research going for fossils? Extract DNA for that one. Okay, so we're still making money, which is good. That's all that really matters at the moment. Our Spinosaurus he's 100% okay. So we'll now have to start thinking about how we're going to do this. So really we want to string an enclosure along that way. Or do we? Do we want to make it like a guest enclosure here? Depends how much space we're going to need to take up. Let's see, if we start... Around about here. Is that a good place to start? I'll make sure the dinos don't get out. I think they could on that one. Yeah, they definitely could get out on that one. How about here? It looks nice and steep. It's in a rock face. Right, so what we're doing is we're just hiving off a big area along here. So we can start building some facilities in here. Hopefully it will be big enough. Right, again we'll put another fence in, gate even, just so rangers can get backwards and forwards. And what we'll do is we'll have the ACU tranquilize this lone Stegosaurus.
Request acknowledged.
And pop you back in there. Yes, wow, Stegos get uncomfortable very quickly. That's interesting to know. Right, extract DNA. Extract DNA. We'll sell off all these things because that's good money. Sell that off. Sell that off. The Mutabarosaurus. Right, so we'll send the guys out again. I found the Mutabarosaurus in Australia, which is good. And we'll get the last two here and here. And we now have a Pentaceratops, which is good. Get the last bit of DNA from that one. Get our tranquilizer. Sorry, transport team. Tranquilizing's been done. And pop you back here. And we'll have our ranger team fix this fence. Alright, so what we have now is this corridor here. We have a space to work with in this area to put some guest facilities in. And we've got $3.7 million. So I'm wondering, do we build a monorail? Let's have a look. Guests, monorail station, fit it in somewhere. I'm going to need to power this, and I've also got to be careful of the curve. Oh, a new viable genome, that's good. Alright, I think we put you roughly there. Not ideal, but there is madness in my madness. I hope. Alright, what we'll do is we'll bring you to about here, I think. Yeah, that looks roughly like there'll be enough space there. What I want to do is give myself enough space so I can then curve the monorail around. So I think I'm just going to drop a station in here actually. Don't want to go to fossils just yet. That's a pain. Let's go into demolish mode a bit. Alright.
Asset has been delivered.
Great. So, in theory, I now have a path that comes off here. I also want to put a path off this way. So along here, if this works, I want to put a power station. Large power station. Power stations are there. And a large substation needs to go. Fence broken. We got grumpy ones again. Right. So it does appear that the monorail will act as a path, which is brilliant. Right, what fence has been broken? What's this Stegosaurus doing there? Ugh.
Adding task.
These guys are just like... there's nothing to be repaired there, apart from the Fossil Center, Expedition Center. I do need to upgrade my Ranger Station. Let's add a couple of teams in. Excuse me. Range reload speed 3. Ranger accuracy 3. And we'll drop in a Ranger team scheduling. What's our power situation like? It's not the one I wanted. Total required power 6.
We've some work you might be interested in.
Yeah, I'm not going to be taking much in the way of photos. There's too much stuff going on at the moment. Right, who is attacking the fence? Oh, that one's attacking the fence. Whew.
Task received.
What's the problem? There's plenty of... Right, so apparently the Stegosaurus need to actually be dropped together, otherwise they don't see each other. Right, what's our social group of 5, ideal population 5 to 15. So tempted to just get rid of these, they cause me more hassle than they're worth. Right, so I'm short 2 power, that's fine, because what I can do is drop a couple of upgrades into the medium power station. So we'll drop some outage protection in and improved output. And for some reason that hasn't worked. Why has that not worked? Let's get the transport in to move you to this social group here. What's not powered? Have I missed something? Everything appears to be powered. Let's check the management report. Right, so we're generating power there. And there. Everything seems to be covered right now, so... Oh wait, no. Power station's not connected to the path, that's why. It has a path connection, see, look.
Transit has commenced.
Alright, do I have to run a path for... the monorail? Interesting. Alright, so I had hoped, I will say, that I could just get away with not having to run the path because the monorail would do that. Unless, of course, you've got to do something screwy because... Why are you blocked?
Transportation complete.
Is it the water? I can easily fix that. Dehydrate the area. The area is dehydrated. Okay. That's a bit disappointing. I'd kind of hoped to get some dehydration going on here as well. Right. So now I have a path all the way along here. You're connected. And you're connected. And I need to get these transported to... Actually, where is our herd? Alright. So these are getting moved a long way away.
Picking up asset.
Get them all moved to that other pack. And we'll have our ACU collect the others.
Collecting asset.
Or I should say, tranquilize the others rather than collect. Let's get some tasks lined up. Right, there's one. Oh, I know there's another one around here somewhere.
Asset transportation underway.
By the sound of things, he's right by the fence. Actually, no, he's being tranquilized as we speak.
Asset has been collected.
Right, so if you're doing that, you two are being moved on. Ah, there you are. You are in this area here.
Acknowledged.
A feeder needs resupply. Which feeder? Diddly. Diddly. So it must be the carnivore feeder. Interesting. Alright, we'll send the rangers in.
Feeder resupply request received.
Okay. And apparently I need to connect the path here. So we'll take the path from there to there. Is that connected? It is indeed. Meanwhile, we'll check our fossils out. Alright, extract that. We'll sell off all these goodies. A nice big one for our Metabotosaurus. Send our teams back out again. Okay. We've got 2.8 million, which is good. And our monorail's doing its stuff. And for some reason, the Stegosaurus managed to get all the way out here.
En route to collect the asset.
You're there? Where's the other one? You haven't even tranquilized him yet. Jeesh. We're also going to need another ranger team to fix the fence.
Crew responding to repair request.
Right, so let's just check that feeder out. That's been filled. Good. And the Spinosaurus hasn't eaten anyone, which I always take as a good thing.
Asset transportation in progress.
Really disappointed with that. Is it just... let's try something. I'm going to take out a chunk of path. So the power station's still going. Everything says it's got a path connection. It's powered. And yet there's a building here that says it's missing something or it's damaged. Oh, that's the damaged fence. Okay. So it must be the path just to start off with, perhaps? In which case we can probably remove the remainder of this, making sure we don't take out the monorail. Have I got this right? And our fossil teams are back. Again, that's good news. Right, let's have a look. What have we got back for us? The Mutabatasaurus. That's the last one. We'll sell that off. We'll sell that off. And our 6 extraction slots are doing their thing. And the monorail can get the guys to and from here. So what do we want in here? Well, it would be good to have a viewing platform, wouldn't it? Let's have a look at our enclosures. But what also would be good, I mean really good, is a Hammond sensor. Because if we can get that in, then we can make small carnivores. So I'm going to put you there. And a enclosure. Gyro station? A bit too early for gyro station, I think. Viewing gallery, perfect. I'll pop you in here. And drop a path in. Right, not the biggest enclosure, but you know, Spinosaurus seems like he's quite happy with it. And we've got some dinosaurs around. How are we doing with our dinos? Let's look for the little icon that tells me that there's one ready for transport. And give up and just look at the map.
There's a new contract that I want you to consider.
There he is. Transport you all the way to here.
Heading to collect the asset.
Right, so we have no power, so we'll install some outage protection and improved output. We'll put a couple of those in. That should take care. Ooh, hasn't taken care of the power. Oh, I'm being daft. We need a substation. Until I've had a long day today, my brain is clearly not working.
Asset being transported.
Alright, can we fit you in here? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Right, so that's a viewing gallery and the Hammond sensor. Once they're done, they'll be powered up. See how our fossils are doing. Extract the DNA from that one and extract the DNA from that one. The fossil teams. Oh, I forgot to send them out. I'm glad this isn't a third-person shooter or anything, otherwise I'd be dead many times over. My concentration clearly isn't there today. I now have a Mutabarasaurus, not a Mutabatasaurus, as I have been inadvertently calling it. Right. So things are starting to take shape, so I think I want to flesh out this area, maybe drop a hotel in. Let's see what our... we don't have a great deal of variety and our welfare is low. We've got poor capacity and poor satisfaction. Good. That's a good start. Oh, that's interesting. So if we get a 3-star rating on this island, we get a drivable gyrosphere. That could be fun. And a 5-star rating gets us the jungle skin. So, First things first for our guests. No expense should be spared. Except for safety. We don't really care too much about safety. We'll put a hotel in. It gives us more capacity and it gives me something to work on. Meanwhile, I want to check out these dinosaurs because there's some grumpy ones there. So everyone seems happy here. No, you're still being transported, which is good. And everyone seems happy here. Also good. What I'm not happy with is the fence here. So we're going to drop some fencing in here. Just to see if we can seal that bit off. Yeah, so the eventual plan will be to take the monorail round all the way through here. And hopefully, if I haven't messed this up, connect it into there. I get the feeling that might be too sharp a turn, but we'll see what happens. Right, some more fossils to extract DNA from. The Pentaceratops. Got stuff to sell off here. Sell that off as well. Perfect. And we'll get our teams back out again. See if we can get one of these contracts completed. Alright, we're getting very close to the 75%. And we can send another expedition team out to get a carnivore fossil. That shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, so let's have a look at our management reports. So, disease contracted. Oh, wrong button. Rangers, a task. You're not in there. Where's this disease? Oh, good. Relatively close. That's good. Yeah, as I was saying, we'll have a look at the management reports. So we need food, we need drink, we need shopping, we need fun. So we'll start dropping those in. My go-to for food and drink is the restaurant. Where are you? There you are. We'll get that one in there. So that gives me the food and drink. We'll get some fun. We'll put a bowling alley arcade, I think, is the one I normally go for. Okay, and the final one is shopping. And you can't beat the clothes store for shopping. Right, let's see what fossils we brought back. We'll sell that one off for a start. Ooh, what's that? Palladium. 400,000. That's a good one. Some avian fossils, aquatic plants, Apatosaurus, Stegosaurus, Pentaceratops, and Pentaceratops. Big boost to the Muttaburrasaurus. Right, so our profits are in a good shape, which is good. We're building up our shops and everything else for the guests, which will help our rating a bit. Poor satisfaction, shopping rating, just building the shop. Okay, what else have we got? Let's get a drink, my throat's getting dry. Okay. Oh, the Apatosaurus is now a viable genome, which is awesome. And I haven't sent my expedition teams out. I haven't. Right, send you there. And you there, and I need one with a carnivore. A Ceratosaurus. One of those mean so-and-sos. Let's do a Carnotaurus. Still bringing in a fair amount of cash. Security Centre is currently bringing in nothing. And that's because I don't have much in my security rating, which will change once I do this contract. So these visitor centres, the Security Centre, what are the two operations? The Innovation Centre and the Science Centre. The income is based predominantly on your rating with each of the different factions. So the higher your rating, the more cash you bring in, which is good. Just need to worry about getting my security rating up so I can get some cash in. Have I got fossils waiting to be studied? Yep, I've got that one. Right. This is one of those dull, quiet periods when not much is happening. Let's see what else happens. Is that fossil anywhere near being done yet? We're getting closer. This is going to give us a big boost, maybe even enough to get up to the 75%. I get the feeling that's 74%. Let me just check on our Hammond Centre. The Muttaburrasaurus, where are you? %. How annoying is that?
When another
good.
comes up, I'm turning to you first.
Oh, I'm pleased, since you can't really go anywhere else. And the Muttaburrasaurus is done as well.
Impressive work on that contract. It didn't go unnoticed.
Again, thank you very much. And if we look at our not ranger station, security centre, so we're now bringing in profit of $7,700 per minute, and that's because our rating's gone up, so that's good. Right, fossils. Carnotaurus. Again, some more palladium. The Muttaburrasaurus.
Security isn't always clean or easy.
I'm doing that right now.
So look this contract over.
Stego and Radium. Right, let's send our guys out again. The Carnotaurus. The Muttaburrasaurus. What's this one? A Gigant Spinosaurus. That sounds fun. I have at least 10 of those. Right, let's give a double check on our stegos. They start to wander off. No, they all appear happy right now. So, I'm thinking again. Sorry, I keep on sliding down in my chair. Terrible habit of mine. I'm thinking what we could do is we could open up this bit here and have that as our. Oh, why are you uncomfortable? Not enough grassland? We need more space? Hadn't counted on that. Alright, so let's do something different, okay? Well, why don't we block off that area there, if we can? Maybe around about here, actually. And have this as our carnivore enclosure. That is kind of a small holding area. And that is our herbivore enclosure. It might work. Get our concrete fences in. Right, so let's have a look. I wish we could switch to map mode to put these in, because it would be so much easier. Alright, what have we got? Some... Right, so hopefully that will be enough.
Look,
Another contract.
Prove anything, but the way you took charge left an impression. Good work.
Why, thank you. It's always nice to get praise. Get all these extracted. No, I want to extract, not sell. We'll send our teams out again. There. Where was the other one? Was that in South America? It was. And there. Okay. So what were we doing? Yes, this is potentially going to be our new carnivore enclosure. It's got water, it's got lots of space, so we'll drop a... I don't know why I went for the carnivore feeder and then clicked on guests. Freudian slip, perhaps? Maybe? So, how are you doing? You know, back up to 100, so it seems to just wander over there. But I do think that might make more sense. If that's a carnivore enclosure, and this is the herbivore enclosure, around this area, and then we could just have our monorail go over the top. That gives us plenty of view. We can put some gyro stations in, again, plenty of view for the dinosaurs. Yeah, I think that might work for us. So let's edit the monorail track and see if I can do this. If this is going to work. That's not too bad. A bit wiggly, but it just adds to the fun. Alright, where are we? So far, so good. It's going to be slightly nauseating going on this monorail. Perfect, done. We now have a nice looping monorail track. And we can drop stations in as and when. Right, what have we got? A gigant Spinosaurus. Looks like a herbivore. Right, we'll take that one because that's a big chunk there. And that one as well. We'll just wait for the others to finish off. Meanwhile, we'll send our team out again. Oh, a Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus. Okay. We've got plenty of choices here. Alright, and if I look at our map. So we've got this big enclosure for carnivores. That doesn't mean I can't split that in half. And get like 2 sets of dinosaurs in there. And with the monorail there, that'll give me plenty of visibility. Keep an eye on you. Alright, how are we doing? Oh, increase our staff on that. Max it out, and no one's getting it. You're going to have a onesie. Everyone loves onesies. Even at $40.
My job. With numbers like yours, you deserve it.
I don't want your job. Oh, again, max out the staff on this one. And we'll have next gen games for $28. I think that must be the Sinclair Spectrum or something. That's next gen, isn't it? Restaurant. Max that one out as well. giganto steaks. And we'll sell those for $40 as well. Perfect. So, just check something quickly. Toasty in here. Right, so we've got a hotel. 34% park overcrowding. Wow. So, great safety, okay capacity, okay satisfaction. Transport rating 6%. But you've got a monorail. I mean, what more do you need? It's a monorail for Pete's sake, people. Alright, let's get these done and get the high value ones done first. And that one and that one. I'll sell that off. Sell that off. Another slot available, so I'll get that one researched. And we'll send our teams out again. Oh, we're still waiting for some space. So I've got 20 seconds left on that fossil. We're up to about 5.2 million. That's not doing too badly then. So perfect. And we've got some more stuff to sell off. We'll do that one. We'll send our teams out. Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Really should stop singing. It must be hurting people's ears. Okay. So far, so good. We have our large carnivore enclosure here, which can be cut down to 2. We have our large herbivore enclosure here, which is perfect. Do probably want to add some more stations in, but we can do that later on. What we might want to do is just take all the stegos, drop them up the top here. Not really going to get a great deal of space to build stuff in this area, but might have enough. Right. Everyone seems happy at the moment, which is quite pleasing. Okay. We got plenty of power going on. Yeah. 105 unused power. I don't think we need to worry about that for a while. Okay, so we want a Hammond enclosure here. And we'll connect you into the path. Because you, hopefully, if I haven't messed this up, are going to be... I want to remove some of these trees. Cool. Right, you're going to be there for releasing our big dinos. Let's sell that off. Extract the DNA for that one, and that one. And get you off our backlog. Got a team waiting, Argentina this time. So we'll send the Australians out, send the team to China, and we'll send you back to Argentina. What's this? Angiosperm. Cool. We'll get the Carnotaurus. Right, everyone seems happy. We have the bulk of the dinosaurs done. We are going to need to put a Hammond Center in somewhere. Might need moving that gate. Have a think about that. Right, what can we incubate? What do we got? It's a big pool. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more dinos to unlock. Indominus Rex. Big pool. Very big pool. A Gigantosaurus. Not as big as the Indominus Rex. What else have we got? A Metrocanthosaurus. Again, not as big pool. T-Rex. That's a big pool. 355 as opposed to 374. Could be an option. What's this one? The Carnotaurus 147. Again, a good one. Looks like an alpha. It is a 2-ton. So T-Rex is 18 tons. Velociraptor is 150 kilos. So I think it's an alpha. Right, check out our fossils. So I'll sell that off and sell that off. And extract DNA from there and there and there. Ooh, we'll sell that one actually. Which means we can sell that one. And that one. Meanwhile I have 3 feeders that need resupplying, so let's get our rangers on the job. Alright, first one there.
Request for feeder resupply.
The other one around here somewhere. One there. Must be another one just there. Yeah, move on. No hanging around.
I've looked this gig over. You should too.
Alright, we'll give that a shot. And I want to send my teams out again. So off to Argentina. Australia. China. Alright, research. Nothing really to do. Building upgrades. We've still got that one, but that's a quest unlock. Teams are out. Research. Fossil research. Oh, didn't see that there. Sell you. Extract the DNA from you two. 3 even. All good. Viewing gallery, 608 guests, perfect. Spinosaurus, he's behaving. Right, the feeders are being resupplied as we speak. Right, we still didn't decide which dinos to release. The Mutaburosaurus is now complete genome, which is good. No, I think I've got to do it. Indominus Rex. 4 million, but let's give it a shot. I really wish I did the incubation success rate upgrade before I did that. So it might cost me another 4 million. Okay. Dull. Right, fossil teams are back. Where we got stuff to sell. More stuff to sell. Extract those, extract that. Sell that, because I've got
That's a wrap.
that and that. And I got myself up to 3,100. And I want to extract the DNA on that one. I think all my teams must be back by now. They are. Right, so Australia, China, and Argentina again. And the last feeder's on its way to be resupplied. Monorail's doing a pretty good job. Click on the station. See, it's got a viewing arc on it. Actually, easier if I do it on this one. So you can actually see the dinosaurs as the monorail goes round, which is quite good. Dino teams are out. Good. Right, I'm thinking that we should stick... I'm thinking we should do some upgrades first. Success rate 2. Success rate 2. And incubation speed 3. Now we'll consider it. I think we should have some raptors in. How are they going to get on with the Spinosaurus? Let's drop 1. 2. And I think we need a third one. What we are going to need is another carnivore feeder here, and everyone's favourite, the live bait feeder or goat simulator. Alright, fossil team's back. Oh, getting closer and closer. Let's just sell off these. Clear out the backlog. And sell that one. Extract that one and extract that one. It's being resupplied, or is that the carnivore one? Let's just check our rangers. Yep.
Proceeding to the feeder now.
That's great. And the Indominus Rex is slowly progressing. Still have research to do. We've got 3.2 million in the bank. We want to see that rising quite considerably. I've still got a minus 499 variety penalty, but again, that's not going to change until we start getting more and more dinosaurs in there. Ratings are doing pretty well. Not perfect, but pretty well. Storm Defense Station, let us open all the shelters. I really wish I'd built one down the other end. May as well put one in now before I forget. Especially as this is the carnivore enclosure. Or enclosures, I should say. Yep, I get you. There's a storm coming. Just listen out for that thunder crack. Interesting. Strong winds. But just about to say, but no thunder crack, and there's the tornado forming. Ranger station. No, not 2. Where are you? Ranger station 1. Fix. 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 The weather. Isn't it great? And there's a fence broken. Fortunately, it's the fence that keeps humans in. Absolutely totaling it. Excuse me. Oh, so we've got a lot of repairs to do once that tornado disappears. Sounds like it's dissipating. Yeah, that's it. You just go off to that bit I can't build in anyway. Ranger Team 1. I'm afraid you've got some work to do. Sorry. See if we can get these fences repaired. Right, another one to be repaired around here. And there as well. Great. Storm's still ongoing. I think that's the tornado now dissipated. So we'll close all the shelters. Fence broken. What's broken? Where's it broken? Why is it broken? Dinosaur threat. Okay. So glad I didn't
Acknowledging request for repair crew.
open the shelters. However, I suspect that our Spinosaurus... Oh. I like how they're all falling into a massive pile under his feet. This is the strangest suicide cult I've ever seen. Run into the feet of our almighty God and fall. Alright, we'll wait for the ACU to get in. Oh no, oh no. Look, lunch. Oops. Ooh. I hope you didn't have any metal on you, because that's going to really mess with his digestive system. Is the ACU actually on its way yet? Come on. No, not another one. At least you're not going to be needed feeding. Bit late, guys. He's already devoured 2 guests. That's it, you panic. Perfect. Well, that was unfortunate. Bit of a PR nightmare, but what you gonna do? Alright, so...
Don't look at this as extra work. Look at it as extra money.
I will do.
Experience.
No, I'm just going to look at it as extra money. Right, so, send our dig teams out. We're after the Allosaurus. Right. Why do I got a feeling that's a research unlocked? No. No. Oh yeah, Fallen Kingdom. I need to get this... what is this? It must be a quest. Okay. That's a pain. Right, so we can close up all the shelters now. Sorry. We apologise for any inconvenience and for the slight fatalities that may have occurred due to our rampaging dinosaur. Anyone affected by this tragedy should see our concession stand, who will happily provide you with a free ice cream. We refer you to the disclaimers you signed before you came in here, before you come and sue us. Right, I have 2 raptors out. Okay, so you're good. Alright, so we've got a couple of dinos there. For some reason, Gef's safety isn't that high. Not sure why. Just out of curiosity, how many people actually got killed by my Spinosaurus? Only 2. That's not too bad. Only 2. That's within norms. Alright, well, our Indominus Rex is almost finished.